Yeah, I'll react to that, sure. All right, time for the thousands, 2000s. We've done 70s, 80s, 90s. I'm going to do the 60s one and 2010s. So this is going to be the most nostalgic for me yet because this is when I was a kid and I'm sure a lot of memorable songs are going to be on here. So let's get started. Do we have similar tastes in music? I don't know. I don't really have a preferred genre. I like what sounds good to me. So let's go. Pretty good. Iconic. Pretty good. Iconic. I think this is a 90s song, but fantastic. This one gives me some nostalgia. It's not that I'm a Madonna fan, but this was a punch to the face nostalgia. I remember, my memory is awful, but sometimes it's so perfect. And I remember I remember taking this CD out of a CD holder, and this was in the house, like the first house I grew up in. So this was a long time ago. Yeah, wow, that was a punch to the face. Fantastic. Good.
I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. Never meant to make your daughter cry. Come, my lady, come, my lady. You're my butterfly, sugar, baby. Come, my lady, come. Girl, you're my...
So far, like, I'm 8 years old in 2001, okay? So it gives me sort of vague nostalgia and not so much specific nostalgia. Unlike that Madonna song, obviously. Good song. Usher, one of the most, like, when I say iconic, I guess I don't mean like for everyone, although he was, but when we get to Yeah by Usher, Russia, that's the most iconic song of the 2000s. Good song. With you. Oh, such a good song. Great song. Not a great song in my opinion, but very nostalgic. Fantastic. 8+. Music is like a time machine. I swear. Again, some songs just, not this one really, I remember it, but Iconic. I remember this being at in like middle school dances, not even high school dances, and it just being like this is kind of a risky song, you know? It's like, oh god, they're playing this. It was probably still the beeps. 10 out of 10 song. Definitely memorable. This is probably my least. I said how I don't have any genres that I love or hate, which I don't, because there are some songs in all genres that just sound good, and so I can't deny I like them. But if I have to pick a genre, it's this kind of slow pop R&B genre that I would say I dislike more than others. Dislike is strong. I just not a huge fan. I always wonder what she was saying. Here, you're what was she saying? Great song.
You are beautiful, no matter what they say.
Iconic.
It's the remix to Ignition. It's hot and fresh out the kitchen. Mama rolling that body, got every.
Never knew what he was saying, but iconic. Great song. Black Eyed Peas are so 2000s. Dido, White Flag. Dido's phenomenal. White Flag, too. Yeah. This is like when Beyonce's going out on her own, right? Britney Spears, obviously, as well. Late 90s, too. Oh, my God. Teleports me back. I remember being in my neighbor's house in their attic. It was kind of an unfinished attic, and it was the early 2000s, and this teleports me there. All right. The song of the 2000s for me. Like, if I have to pick, I'm not saying I love it, but it's just, it screams 2000s, like middle school dances, high school dances. This song was always there. Whether I like or dislike the song, I don't particularly like it or dislike it. It's good. But man, if I have to pick a song for the 2000s, it is so easy. It's this one. Kind of like Smells Like Teenage Spirit or something like that. It's like 90s. That's 2000. Maroon 5's good. Again, see, this is kind of the genre that I'm not a big fan of, but this is catchy, and it brings me back. Good song. I don't know why this reminds me of World of Warcraft. Okay, it just does.
pimps in the crib.
Destiny Child
Drop it
still.
like it's hot. Drop
I remember ever since this song was a new thing, even as a little kid, of just being like, how is this a song? Like this doesn't sound, it sounds, it's now brings me back, but I never liked this song.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. When the pigs try to get at you.
You should let me love you. Let me be the one to give you every.
Great song. Iconic. That's another one of the songs that's like, whoa, what? Pretty iconic. I always got Gwen Stefani and Pink mixed up, and maybe one other girl. For me, Christina Aguilera. Iconic. Brings me back. This song just screams middle school to me. Good song. Good song.
You're beautiful, it's true.
Don't you wish your girlfriend was fun like me? Don't you?
Busta Rhymes.
Now I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no
Kanye.
broke niggas. Now I ain't saying she a what you gonna do with all that junk?
Black Eyed Peas are just,
I'ma get you.
again, Black Eyed Peas and Usher, middle school, high school dances. That it's crazy how, as this goes on, which it makes sense, it's going chronologically, how I'm just zip back to, like, I just feel myself going through elementary school to Hampton Meadows, or, Hampton Meadows was like the school between Hampton Meadows. It's not important. To middle school, to high school. It's crazy.
Get you love drunk.
I don't really know if I can say I love this song. I love the I love that background noise. Good song.
And I'm so sick of love songs, so tired of tears. So
Well, I'm on the way, the time cold. I wanna be keeping you warm. I got the right temperature for shelter you from.
cause you had a bad day, you take it
Good song.
one down, you sing a sad song just to turn it around. Yes, I think you're crazy. I think you're crazy.
Promiscuous girl, whatever you are, I'm all alone.
Also brings you back to like dances in high school, middle school. Iconic song. Never was a fan.
Go ahead, be gone with it. Go ahead, be gone with it. Go ahead, be gone with it. Smack that hat all on the floor. Smack that hat, give me some more. Smack that hat till you get so.
Sorry, you can stick Akon into that Black Eyed Peas Usher kind of school dance song playlist. I think Justin Timberlake's overrated. And I'm kind of noticing this now. I'm never huge fan. I just, his songs aren't they don't sound great to me. This was the first song in this entire lineup that I sort of had to be like, wait, what song is this? It kind of sounds familiar, but the first one that I'm even had to think for a second, have I heard this before? Oh my god, this is freaking nuts. I'm having... Oh my god. I'm sorry. Did I just mention people being in, like, dance playlists? And I forgot to mention the biggest one of all, Rihanna. That brings me back. Can you tell the ages I was in middle and high school? It's the freaking Rihanna, Black Eyed Peas, Usher, Akon. That's high. I might forget. But, oh my god, this song brings me back to 8th grade. We were on the Bay Queen Dance, which is a little like ship that you could went on. It was like, you couldn't even call it a prom, right? It was like a middle school version of like a dance, kind of a big deal. You're at the end of the middle school. You're going into high school after this. And I just remember it so clearly. Rihanna is just maybe more than Usher, now that I'm thinking about it, was the 2000s. Like, growing up, like, my childhood, which I consider, I was born in 93. I mean, what the hell do you even remember? Like, I was born in the early 90s, but I do not think of myself as a 90s kid. I think of myself as a 2000s kid, because I was really young in the 90s, all right? Rihanna might be, also Taylor Swift, but Rihanna more so. No, not even close, Taylor Swift to Rihanna, actually. Like, the musician of growing up, I think I have to pick Rihanna over. I'm not saying my favorite. I definitely think she's good. But just omnipresent. That's the right word, right? Just always there. Like 2005, late 2000s, she is the queen of late 2000s. And then I remember like Lady Gaga becoming more of a thing and Katy Perry, then like those two becoming more, but she was there before that. Also, early Taylor Swift, I think, is amazing. All right? I'm just putting that out there. Timberland. Oh my God, this reminds me. This reminds me of sitting at the Clark. I'm going to say names of streets that I grew up on, and you're not going to know what I'm talking about. That's fine. But I remember the house, because I grew up mainly in the house there. And then around late middle school, we moved to this house and made that house, which means this was probably sophomore year in high school. Does that check out? 2007? See what music does to me. I now I'm all excited. 2007, so I was around 14 years old. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah. Perfect. 14, that's when I would have been freshman in high school. I graduated high school when I was 17. 16, 15, 14. This reminds me of, there was a big, our home computer. We used to have like a home computer. And it was a big Apple screen. And I remember iTunes, and this song brings me right there. I'm on iTunes in 2007, and this song comes on. Oh my God. Kanye, iconic too. Great song. Oh my God, remember these freaking glasses. Yep. Dang it. Oh, God dang it. This brings me back to like teenage angst. You get like your first big crushes and stuff. Oh, God. Oh my God. Rihanna, icon.
You got me begging you for mercy.
Yeah.
Why won't you release me? Take me on a trip, I'd like to go someday.
Not a great song.
Take me to New York, I'd love to see.
I want to say not a good song, but it's kind of catchy. You guys know how I feel about Coldplay, okay? Phenomenal band. It just makes me sad. Can't help it. There wasn't some bad event that was connected. Like, it's a great song, but it doesn't bring me pure joy. It gives me, like, a hesitant joy. Does that make sense? We're exploring my mind here. That's a good... It's like a happy, but, like... Oh, kind of a sad... Let me just say, I'm not hitting on Coldplay. I think Coldplay is a fantastic band. Katy Perry. This is me mid-high school. Great song. Never a big Pink fan. Wait, did I Kissed a Girl already go by? I think that was like the first Katy Perry song I remember hearing. I Kissed a Girl. I think it was. Oh my God, T.I. Oh my God, this is bringing me... Sophomore.
If I were a boy, I think I could understand.
And here comes another amazing artist. I feel so disconnected from this time, and I haven't given a lot of thought to it. And I remember, like, high school was, you know, we like to say, like, oh, you didn't have real problems in high school. You're a kid. You're still, you know, it was an emotional mess, okay? And I don't envy that anymore, okay? As much of carefreeness and other stuff it was great and easy. Man, it was a mess. Again, now I'm just reacting off of pure nostalgia, okay? It's not that, like, oh, this is my favorite song or anything. It's just, holy crap. Oh my God. I gotta stop. Not a good song. I don't know why I'm dancing. Fantastic song, and this is the one song where I'm like I'm close to getting emotional, just because of. Oh my God. Also reminds me of Warcraft. Great song. This is apparently a very unpopular opinion. I don't like this song. And this song, I hate that it's ending on this. Why couldn't it have just ended at I Got a Feeling? Oh my God. This was a wild experience. Going through the 2000s. From like more, you know, innocent, younger kid to like 9, 10, 11, 12 to more like intense kind of teenage memories, and then ending like right before, like 2009. When was I a senior in high school? Not yet. So this was like when my brother was a senior, because he graduated in 2009. I remember that. I was 2011. Man. That was fantastic and a roller coaster. I probably got a bit annoying towards the end there because it started just being nostalgia. It was different nostalgia. Like, I feel like, you know, I don't remember what it was like to be, you know, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years old. But I feel like 5, 6, or 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11 years old is like you start becoming like a kid with some actual worries that you didn't, like social worries. I'm not saying you have legitimate responsibilities, but I feel like when you hit, it's definitely there when you're 13. So 11, 12. And then like much more, I feel like significant memories happen around then. And it really brings you back. And stuff before that, there are some little snippets that I can really, like the Madonna one I said, and the Hey Ya by Outkast kind of brings me back to specific memories. But they are much more broad, mostly, in that like just kind of gives me more vague child memories. But when it gets to the 2005, 6, 7, that's when clearly, like, these songs meant much more to you than the songs of the early 2000s. Because I wasn't at that stage of life where, you know, I feel like you become an actual person with a personality rather than just a kid. Yeah, that was fantastic. That was easily the most crazy one yet of the decades because it's such, you know, I'm sure they'd had the same effect like 2010, 11, 12, and when I get into college, like 12, 13, 14, 15. But that's crazy. Love you all. Hope you guys are all doing well. Would appreciate any comments down below. Well, do we have similar tastes? It's kind of hard to tell because I was just getting excited by just pure nostalgia at the end. But yeah, I'd love to see any comments. Hope you're all doing well. We'd love for you to like and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you next video. Bye, guys.